Sup, everybody? It's Michael Jones with Rayden Chronicles. I own Rayden Video Productions. I'm a videographer, video production guy. Also on 360 Virtual Drone Services. This is just like a chat, a 15-20 minute chat where I get up here and just spout whatever's literally on my mind at the time. I don't stop and plan anything. I just I gotta record and hit go, and I do, and I just start talking. So, also, it's just very therapeutic for me to talk. A lot of times you'll see me work my own problems out up here right in front of you. I'll talk them out, and then I'll figure them out my damn self. And two, I think it's cool that maybe in 20, 30 years, if I'm dead, my kids can come up here and be like, oh, look, Dad talked about that. Wonder what Dad's thoughts were on this, and they can choose that. So, I just like to say all that because this ain't for you. This is more for me. But it is like 7 in the morning. I am out riding and burping, excuse me. I'm out riding, just trying to collect my thoughts. And morning time's always kind of shady for me because I get up first thing, my stomach's nervous. I got like a knotted up stomach, and I got to get out of the house and ride around, and then slowly it just kind of loosens up. I get out, ride around, listen to Howard Stern. I'll get up here and talk to you folks, or YouTube screen or whatever, and I'll just let my car drive on the FSD. I already got 2 strikes though because I didn't grab the wheel in time, but nothing dangerous. But today, what are we going to talk about? What are we going to talk about today? Yesterday I had a tough time with some trust issues. The other thing about trust issues in relationships is like, you know what's got to be done. You know how it's got to go for it to work. But when you're inside that situation, when you're one of the participants, it's way different. It's so different. Like one of my boys were coming to me telling me, I'd be like, dude, don't do this. You can't do that. If you do this, this is. But when I'm in it, I'm just doing them, you know, to ask me questions. Being a wuss, that's what it is. And there's nothing more unattractive than a wuss. You know, somebody grabbing at your feet. I talked about it yesterday. It's my channel. I'll talk about it again if I want to. Yeah, so that kind of sucks about that, because I don't know how to get out of it. I do know how to get out of it, but it's not a proper, yeah, you don't want to do that, because like, my getting out of it is I have to turn completely cold. I don't know why. Like I mentioned yesterday, I don't do gray very well, so I don't do like, well, we're trying, we're happy. It's either I'm gonna be in love, you're getting all my love, all my attention, or I'm gonna be completely cold and barely know you. And that's what I'm afraid of. I don't want to get to that point. I don't want to get to the point where I'm completely cold. 1, it's lonely. 2, it's not natural me. Like, I want to share my life with somebody. I want to have a mate that I share, you know, things with. So that's just me. I mean, I can't get along, okay? Not that I want to, and hopefully I don't. It's just the current talk of what I'm talking about right now. I don't know. Hopefully work seems to be going well. I had good business last week with National Land Realty, Chili Water, Carolina Ice. There was some good stuff. They went out and did they had a trade show this weekend, so I guess my video got showed there. He said some cool stuff happened, so he said he can't wait to tell me about it when he gets back, so that's going to be exciting, I guess. And then, of course, we released the video, National Land Realty Buy Dirt channel on YouTube, episode 7. Got Mike Waddell in it. Evidently Mike Waddell's a big bone collector, big TV star, hunting outdoorsman, stuff like that. Pretty cool guy. But I don't know. I don't know him. I mean, I'm not a huge hunting fan. But it seemed to be big, so business is going well, and I got to do some hair salon stuff again this week. I got to finish that shoot out. Supposed to have another shoot with Aaron from National Land on a house, and then I'm supposed to move forward and make another Buy Dirt episode, but I don't know if the participants are I don't even know if they're even talking to me. I text one of them the other day, and he never even texts me back. So I don't know. I'm going to stop paying attention and messing with people like that. If they do that, text and don't text, I'm just going to quit and move on. I think that's me trying to be Mr. Nice Guy. Trying to be Mr. Nice Guy and soothe everybody and please everybody and don't cause any ruckus. But I mean, when a grown man texts another grown man, and I know that person reads their phone business and it just casts me off like that, I mean, that's telling, right? I mean, you don't need to get mad about it or take it wrong, but I mean, that's telling. If you're not important enough for the guy to just write back like, yo, got your message. I don't know. Except people I just absolutely don't like. Anybody I know that's a friend, like, I can't just leave them on R to go away. But, you know, I need to be chasing people with more money. That's the issue. I'm not solving rich people's problems. I'm finding middle-class Americans, and I'm stroking their ego, you know. I'm stroking their ego by making them videos. I'm making videos, and they're like, ooh, I got a video for my channel. I'm not going to do anything with it, nor do I know how to do anything with it. I just want it out there, so when I want to get on YouTube, I can get on YouTube and be like, oh, look, there's my face. Look at there, look at what I did. But they have no idea, like, that it's so important in marketing. It's so weird that businesses don't see the goal right in front of their face. Because I can tell you, I don't have time to market all the time like I should. I wish I had a video guy, like I'm the video guy. I wish I had a video guy to film me doing behind the scenes stuff and just keep footage rolled out. Because I can tell you flat out, without one shadow of a doubt, I can go out and make one commercial on my business and have no business. I can go out and make one commercial and push it to all the platforms, and I'll have minimum 1, maybe 2 jobs for the end of the day. Because that's how that works. People see it. They always see it. And if I can keep that consistent in front of people, just bam, 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 every day, then I will get more business. I don't have time because I'm just one guy. You know, maybe I need to hire somebody to do that for me. That would probably be great. Hire somebody to film and come along with me. I just don't know who. I have people tag me on Facebook all the time. You know, they might have a kid. And they're like, man, my kid wants to do video. He's into drones. You know, they'll ask, and then some people will tag me in the post, which I don't mind. But usually what it ends up is that, kind of like my son, he sees and he thinks I'm making all this money by just videoing and stuff. And then I'll be like, hey man, won't you come along with me and learn how to video, blah, blah. And then same thing with these other people. They're like, hey, I know a guy, he's a good kid, and he really is into video. He just needs a mentor, you know? And I'm like, okay, well, cool. I got like this many jobs. He can come and carry this and move this. And they're like, and then the kid, I talked to the kid or the boy or whoever, and they're like, so how much do you pay? I'm like, oh, I thought you were starting out. I thought your dad tagged me in a post. I thought somebody tagged me in a post where it said you were looking some help and you wanted to get into the industry and you wanted to work some, like get experience. I don't pay for training. Like, I've got a talent and a skill. That's what the customers pay me for. But I don't bring along other people that don't know what they're doing. Or I don't bring along other people who want to learn on my time and then I pay them for it. So, for any future people that do that, the pay is the grand experience I give you of being able to be on a set of a video shoot and learn stuff. That's your pay. You don't get any pay. You get your pay when you go out and learn enough and you make your own business and you make money. But you don't, I'm not gonna pay you to learn. But that's I get a lot of that though. Man, when I was starting out, as soon as I met Philippines, I didn't even know him. I called him up and I was like, homie, you don't know me, I'm Michael Jones. I want to get into the video world. I want to be around the video world. I want to be around video production. What's up? Can I come carry your tripods? How about I could just come carry all your stands and carry your cameras around and you just tell me what to do? Like, basically just be your workhorse for free. And even though he's such a cool dude, he ended up paying me some, little dough on the side for doing that. But I didn't care. I mean, I was for real telling him, like, this is free for me, dog. Like, this ain't free for me. You paying me a lot of knowledge. Like, being around you, that's just a ton of knowledge. But nobody wants to do that. Nobody wants to put in free time and learn and sacrifice. So, but back to the people, I'm going to explain this one more time. This is unbelievable. I got to do this for businesses. For businesses out there, I don't care if you do seed sowing, land management, real estate, smoothies, law, if you sell marshmallows that are shaped like chickens, if you have a home cake bacon sale business, I mean, it doesn't matter whatever you have. If you are constantly on social media, if you're okay, just forget social media. People have screens that they look at, phone, tablet, LED signs, TV screens, everywhere. When they get up there, and the only thing they see in the world of videography, if they get up there, and the only thing they see is me talking about video stuff, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if I just bring it up and be like, hey man, this is what you don't do with a camera, blah blah blah. It's, I don't know, anything. As long as you're just up there constantly in their face talking about what you do, then you will organically in their mind. I know it's tough to understand energy and spirits, but we all are energy. And when you get down to it, it's just vibes of energy. You can play it out like a little play show with people and stuff like that, but it's just a vibe of energy. So if the vibe of energy is the person looks on their TV screen all the time, or their screen, and the only thing they see when it comes to video is you up there talking about it. You up there telling how to get better focus. You up there telling how to, take a hair salon. If you make videos 15, 20 a week of you showing, hey, when you put the hair dye on, make sure you do this. Make sure you don't do that because it does blah, blah. Just that. Because then people see it, and every time they see it, it's getting solidified in their mind. Hair, salon, hair stuff, bam, this hair salon right here. It's all I see. There's a reason when you think cola, you think Coca-Cola. And Coca-Cola, that's just the brand name. I say this all the time. I feel like I'm on repeat when I talk about this. Band-Aid is not the bandage. Bandage is the bandage. Band-Aid has branded that thing so hard that you think it is. Xerox, copy it. Kleenex, tissues. So you want to become that. If you sell marshmallows, you want to be up there talking about marshmallows all the time. It doesn't matter if you don't have anything. You just need to be in the face of it all the time. That's the thing. And then people look at it and they go, man, this month I don't have. I know we made $3 million on this job. I got enough work, so I just don't have time to do a video, and they don't have, the return on investment. It's a long game, y'all. It's not short. It's not. You don't pay me $2,000, $3,000 for a video, and you see your 100% return on investment the next day. This is a long-term game, building brand. Building brands, like I say, if you're in a hair salon in Goldsboro, your social media should be so consistent that when anybody in Goldsboro says, hey man, I gotta get a haircut, the next person over to the right should be like, you know where you should go? Boom. Why? Because I see them all the time. They must be the shit. I don't know. That's what you want to do. Yes, there is a cost. There's an investment in that. But you businesses who are looking at it like, ooh, I don't have money to spend on marketing. It's not marketing. It's not that kind of marketing. You don't go, it's not 1942. You don't go put a billboard sign up and say, well, I paid $2,500 a month, and then I'm getting a return on investment of $4,500 because these. No, it don't work like that. I don't know why I'm looking at my watch. Like, you see investments on your watch. I got an investment watch. I don't even know why I just did that. That's crazy as hell. But anyway, it's not 1942 anymore, and you don't look at return on investments like that. Marketing don't work like that anymore. It's a long term. Now, if you're short term, you want to pop in and out of a business and make a few marshmallows and be gone, that's cool. But if you want to solidify your brand and be rock solid in the industry and be the industry expert, the expert matter, where you are Kleenex, where you are Xerox, where you are Coca-Cola, not cola. So, people, think about that, man. Think about it. Listen to the words that are coming out of my mouth. You're losing money. You're leaving money on the table. And for all you people who are like, man, we do pretty good with business. We get word of mouth. That's because you don't know the world that I'm trying to take you to. You don't know that world. You're like, well, I got business because I'm talking about stepping it up where top billionaires are calling you and wanting to do stuff with you because I have made you, through my talents and my skills and video services, I've made you look like the expert matter. You got part in that too. You go up there like the expert matter, like you know what you're talking about, like you care, like you're passionate about your product or services. That stuff comes across the screen. So, think about it, people. You're leaving money on the table. I know you think you're busy. I do the same thing. I get comfortable too. I'm like, man, I just made so many $1,000. I don't need to hustle. No, you need to hustle. You need to be the expert matter all the time. That's right. You need to solidify yourself where it's just common sense that if, somebody says marshmallows, your business is what, if you're doing marshmallows, or cakes or whatever, cupcakes, that needs to be, you need to be the expert matter. And when people talk about that subject, your face is what needs to come up in their brain. All you gotta do is solidify those synapses in the brain that they fire together, and they will always think of you. That's how it works, y'all. I know y'all don't get all into scientific stuff, how the world works, but that's how it works. They see you all the time. They build confidence, or you build confidence in them. You make them think you are the expert matter. You're always up here talking about it. That's how it works. It's not a short term. It's a long game. But if you want to invest and make your brand, you need to call me. Or just get a great videographer that knows what they're doing and realizes how this works. It's not a one-off video that's going to make you viral. You might have a viral video, but that's kind of up in the air. So you just want to keep making them. And hey, if you want to make a viral video, how do you make a viral video? You just keep making consistent videos. I listened to an interview, 18 minutes and go long. I listened to an interview the other day on Howard Stern of Andrew Watts. He's a music producer. He's produced half the music you've ever heard of. He's one of those guys. You don't know him, but like when you hear it, you're like, damn, he produced that too. He wrote that. He did this. And this guy just went to the Roots, the band The Roots. He just went to one of their shows every night to the week, and he just took his guitar and just walked in. They never talked to him. They never looked at him. He was just a weirdo guy that carried his guitar. And then one day, he just decided to try to walk up to sound check with his guitar and said, the guitar, you have a guitar, so they kind of just let him in. And then he was kind of there. He didn't really get to play. And he got introduced to a couple of people. He volunteered to be a ladies' intern. And then all of a sudden, one night, the Roots guitar player had a family emergency. And the guy, Questlove said, "You're up." Boom. Just like that. The guy consistently was there every day. Every time they played, he didn't get nothing in return. He was just there every day. And then the one day, the Roots guitar player didn't show up. You were up, buddy. Andrew, grab your guitar. And the funny thing is, that night, he didn't even bring his guitar. He had to run 16 blocks in New York to go get his guitar and come back. Now, he's producing people like Metallica, Elton John. He's worked with Ozzy. He's worked with Lady Gaga. Anybody who's anybody, this guy's producing. So, that's how it works. Pay attention, y'all. Pay attention. It's the Matrix. But there's glitches, and there's also puzzles you can figure out in it. And I just told you the big key to one. So, listen to me. I love y'all. Peace.